Good morning, everyone, or good evening if you're tuning in at night.
Don't forget, this could be listened to at any time.
Yeah, hey, good morning, afternoon, or evening.
What about dusk?
Have a wonderful dusk, everyone. I am Larry Saperstein, joined, as always, today by my fabulously orange and floral co-host, Jacob Bellotti. How are ya?
I am great. That's right. I am wearing orange today, which you can see if you go to our YouTube at Let's Talk About That Pod.
We are both wearing orange.
That is
actually.
true.
And you'll see it in the TikToks.
That's right.
And the Instagrams.
At Let's Talk About That Pod.
Speaking of Let's Talk About That Pod, welcome to Let's Talk About That.
All systems are a go.
Talking database activated.
Begin in 3, 2, 1.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what? Let's talk about who? Let's talk about me. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about that.
Girl, I cannot believe we are talking about that.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Let's talk about that.
That was good.
Yeah. We're getting better at the intros.
Yeah.
We're very excited today.
Yeah.
We have a guest coming in.
I know. A special guest episode.
Yeah. But before we get into our guest, why don't we do a little check-in? Why don't we talk about us?
Yeah, let's talk about us, honey. So, you know, the cat, Lawrence.
Yes, our cat. Really, he's your cat.
Yes.
But we spend a lot of time with him.
Oh, we love Lawrence. Lawrence, we love you.
We love you, Lawrence.
Because you know he'll be listening to this.
Yeah, he's listening right now, actually.
Well, he just turned 3.
A 3-year-old cat.
He's 3 now.
He had the cutest little birthday.
Yeah, which is unbelievable because I didn't get him. Well, I got him before he turned 1. Like,
Right.
He wasn't even 1
So
when
you've
I
had him
got
for 2 years and a bit.
Yeah, and he's just so adorable, and now he's 3. I think he's in his
3.
terrible threes, though.
He's been knocking things over ever since that 3rd birthday.
I know. He's been knocking things over. He's been meowing a lot early in the morning, doing a lot of stepping on us in bed, so...
He used to do mostly laying and looking.
Yeah.
And now he's doing a lot of knocking and running.
Right. And the real reason I wanted to talk about Lawrence the cat is that now we have an opportunity to post a picture of Lawrence the cat on our Instagram.
I mean, the cutest cat in the universe.
Yeah, he really is the most incredible, sweetest thing. He's always trying to cuddle with us.
Yeah.
He's always trying to, like, be close. Wherever we go, he's there. Yeah.
Also, we should mention that my name is also Lawrence.
Yes.
But my name is Laurence, and Lawrence the cat is Lawrence.
Very important distinction.
Also, his name was Lawrence before we started, being together and hanging out all the time. So, I give it some grace. And also, no one ever calls me Lawrence, so it feels like
he's also not named after you. Let me make that clear.
Right. He's not named after me. He's named after
Lawrence Chaney, the drag queen. Yes.
So his name is.
I was talking to Lawrence Chaney one time, and I showed him a picture of Lawrence the cat.
God.
Did you know that?
Was it? It wasn't when we went to the drag race.
No,
live,
it was
right?
at DragCon in 2022. I think.
My God.
I was talking to Lawrence Chaney for a while, and I showed him a picture of Lawrence the cat.
That's so cute.
That's named after him. So.
Yeah. But his name is Lawrence Charlie.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of a distinction. Well,
Right.
Happy birthday, Lawrence. He got a can of tuna, I heard.
He did. He got a real can of tuna. It was funny because our producer Jerome was also eating the tuna at the same time that Lawrence was eating the tuna.
Were they sharing a can?
No.
It's two separate cans of tuna.
Lawrence the cat's tuna went in his bowl.
Right.
And then Jerome, the producer's tuna was in the can, but it was the same tuna, which I thought was very funny.
Jeremy, our producer Jerome.
Our producer Jerome.
Who's also Jacob's roommate. I don't know if that's clear.
Yeah. I guess we've never
He's
said
also our
that.
friend and roommate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we love you, Jeremy. I have a story
named
to
after
share.
the the great Jerome
Robbins,
of course.
Yes.
So
the nickname comes from the great Jewish tradition of Jerome's.
Yes.
But I have a story to share.
Oh, please.
So just the other day,
Yeah.
maybe it was a week or so ago, I was at the infamous Northwest Hollywood Bowl performance.
Yes, you were.
It was the Lion King 30th anniversary Disney Plus event at the Hollywood Bowl. And I actually didn't even get like an official invite. It was my High School Musical showrunner, Tim, that got the invite, and he took some of us to go. And we had a nice box seat right in the front. And we got there kind of early. And, you know, the sun is still up. You know, it's sun is about to set kind of moment.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know, I wonder Northwest is in this. They had advertised that. I knew that she was going to be. And I was like, I wonder if, like, we're going to see any Kardashians, like, maybe from afar, you know? And then right behind my left ear, I hear a FaceTime call. Yeah, we're at the Hollywood Bowl. It's so nice. And
Do you want a baby?
Do you want a baby?
Do you want it more than you want an Oscar? We love the Kardashians.
Yeah, I love the Kardashians.
Listen, I've watched 27 seasons of the Kardashians at this point.
So then I turn around over my left shoulder and I see every single Kardashian. They had a whole section of box seats.
Yeah.
And the order was, so Chloe was like right behind me on like diagonally right behind me on the left.
Yeah.
And then next was Kris Jenner.
Of course.
And then next was I believe Courtney and Travis.
Okay.
And then I think the next box over was Kim. But I will say I think Kim was floating a little bit.
Yeah. Kim likes to float.
Yeah, and it was wild because they were definitely filming. I honestly forgot that they are like reality TV stars and they are always filming a reality show.
I mean, you saw America's royal family.
Yeah, we were talking about this. It's like that is the closest thing we have to a royal family in America.
Like
I think,
everybody in America knows who the Kardashians are.
Right. And so so they were filming for the Disney Plus of it all, right? The Disney Plus special, but they were also filming for the Kardashians.
Of course.
So they have like GoPros set up like in the box seats, just filming the kids because they all had their kids there too.
Right.
And you know, and a bunch of other people just kind of filming and getting shots, and it was so like nerve-wracking because I was like, what if they get a shot of me and I'm in the background of the Kardashians and
Girl,
I wasn't prepared for this?
You better hope not. You weren't wearing makeup that day.
I was wearing a little bit of makeup because I knew that they were going to be filming for the Disney Plus special.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of like, maybe I'll be on the Disney Plus special. You know what I mean? But I'm not prepared to be on the Kardashians.
No, that is
a different energy.
That is a whole different thing.
And they were really getting shots of our whole section from the front but it was hard to tell who the Disney Plus people were versus the Kardashians people. But it was so interesting to see, like, they were sitting, they were all watching. I also want to mention they are a very supportive family.
Yes.
They were hooting and hollering.
Well, that's why they're America's royal family, is because they support each other.
Yes. They were so supportive of North, which was really cool to see. You know,
no sign of Tristan though, right?
I don't know what Tristan looks like or who he is.
He would be with Khloe.
No, I didn't see any man with Khloe.
Well, that's good because Khloe Kardashian, you deserve better.
There you go. You heard it right here. But you know, I'll spare the details about North's performance.
Yeah.
I know that North's performance has gotten a lot of
viral
attention. Traction online.
For sure. She is a
and-
child.
Yes. And you know, the videos on TikTok and such are there.
Yeah.
And people have watched them.
Yeah.
But I was more interested in the fact that all the Kardashians were sitting right behind me, and I thought that was pretty cool. But it was wild because, they would watch the number, and then kind of one by one they started to trickle out. And then they were definitely all going back.
Well, they had to go back to film with North, obviously.
Right,
after
of course, there was
performance.
stuff they wanted to film backstage.
Yeah.
And by intermission, they were all gone.
Yeah, I'm sure they were in the back having a great time and filming the Kardashians.
Yeah. They were probably hanging out in a exclusive VVVIP area.
Yes.
And I just thought that was a great story that I wanted to share, that I was there at the moment that it happened, which was a very iconic viral moment.
Yeah, one of the 2 moments it happens, right? Because they did it 2 days in a row.
They did it 2 days in a row. I'm not sure. I think I saw more videos on social from the first night.
Okay, gotcha.
Because that was the night that everyone was like, "Oh," you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe the videos were also from the second night as well.
Interesting.
But my friend Stephanie, who was a dancer in High School Musical, she was in the show too.
Right. We love her. Chica.
Yeah. She also goes by Chica.
Yeah.
And she posted a video that was like, I was in the Northwest performance. And she actually at one point had a little dance sequence with North.
Oh, okay.
Which I thought was fun.
Cool.
She was a zebra.
Yeah.
So we love you, Chica.
Yeah.
Chica would be a great guest.
Yeah, well, of course we'll have her. But speaking of guests.
I know. We have a guest today.
We have no more time to waste, honey.
I know.
Because we have an incredible guest today. Our guest today is a resident performer at the Magic Castle.
That is so cool.
Which we are going to be talking all about that, honey.
Yeah.
He knows Penn and Teller.
That is also so cool.
He has won awards in the magic world that we could only dream of.
Yeah.
And he is the prominent, foremost queer magician.
Yeah, he is making waves in the world of queer magic.
Which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So please welcome our guest today, Day Mori. Right after this. Oh my God, Day Mori! Hello.
Hello, how are you? Thank y'all for having me.
Well, we're better now that you're here. So
I'm better now that I'm here.
We're so excited to have you here. We're just so excited to talk to you. We love your magic.
Yes.
We love what you're doing for the queer magic community.
Hello.
Thank you.
And I'm just so excited to ask you some questions and to get to know you a little bit more.
I brought you guys something.
Oh my
You
God.
brought us a gift?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Not gifts.
I brought you guys a magic kit.
Oh my God. Look at that. Camera.
If you're an audio listener, this is a Day Mori Ultimate Magic Kit. Over 350 tricks.
350 tricks in one box.
And they're all tricks that I actually enjoy. So in that kit you get sponge balls, which is one of my favorite effects. I performed it for JoJo Siwa. So I don't know, clip here if you guys do that.
Yeah.
Boom. But it's a cool. All the effects in there are actually good. They're things that I do. So
Now,
hopefully
when you
guys like it.
performed for JoJo Siwa, was she singing Karma?
Karma wasn't a thing back then, but if she was,
The dance move.
I would be all here for. I
She got
love
really
her.
excited about your magic, and then she was like, "Karma's a bitch."
Yeah. No, I wouldn't tell her how it was done, and she was like, "Day is a bit."
This is wonderful. Thank you so much for
course.
bringing this.
No, yeah, it's super fun.
I can't wait to dive in
And these are available at your live shows?
I have them at my live shows. I used to sell them
Okay.
online, but I don't anymore. But I mean, if you guys really want one, email me.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Yeah. We got to
But
contact Day Mori to get one of these, honey.
I got tired of shipping them out, so now they're pretty
I
much just
remember
an
I had a
in-person
little magic kit as a kid. and
Really?
I would play around with it.
I had
Who
one
was
too.
it by? Which one was
I
it?
had
Do you guys remember?
Chris
Gosh,
Angel.
I had Chris Angels
Oh
too.
my God.
Mind
Can I
freak.
tell you something?
Yeah,
I
what?
was very attracted to Chris Angel as a child.
I mean, who wasn't?
I mean, I was like, Mr. Chris Angel, come on
Mr.
over,
Chris.
slide through.
Yeah, we'll literally
Hello,
walk
Miss
through the
Chris.
walls in here.
Yeah, my God. When he levitated above the Luxor.
Yeah, cut me in half. Here for it.
That's so great. So, like, I want to start because now that we're here, how does one get started in magic? Like, how does that happen? How does one become, like, a magician? Oh, he's sipping. He's
Yeah.
sipping on the pod.
We just need a little bit of a backstory here.
Yeah.
I was very lonely as a kid.
Okay.
So, like,
yeah. Work.
I don't know. I just like fell in love with it really young. So I was like 8 or 9 when I like got the magic like bug. I probably learned my first magic trick when I was like 6, and it didn't really stick then. But then when I was like 8, 9, I like fell in love with it and became obsessed with it.
Do you remember what your first magic trick was that you learned?
The very first one was a trick called the cups and balls, and it was in this like. It wasn't even the Chris Angel magic kit. It was like way before that. It was like this little tiny magic kit that my grandma got me.
Okay.
My grandma Mary.
Yeah.
And it was this. It had like 3 little cups and move them around, make the balls like jump from cup to cup, and
Whoa.
like they would pass through each other. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, it's like one of the most like historically documented magic tricks ever, and so like the fact that people still do it today is really cool.
Yeah.
Penn and Teller actually do a clear version of it.
Yeah.
With clear cups?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that like heightens it a bit, I
know,
guess, right?
Yeah.
How do
it's
you
really
do
good.
that? Or are we not exposing
just
tricks on the pod?
They expose it using clear cups. That's how they do it. But
okay.
it's so impressive because of how fast they do everything.
Right.
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 So it's almost like cooler when you see how it works, and I love that like feeling. I think it's very it was definitely my escape, so I fell in love with it. I found that when I did magic tricks for people, they became like really happy, and I had like kind of a purpose and a way to communicate with people. I was very shy when I was really young, so it was kind of my way to be like, hey.
Oh my God. We love that.
That's so cool. I mean, I bet there's a lot of crossover between like queerness and magic. I feel like for a lot of people, it could be like that escape. I mean, I think with all art and entertainment, I think that's why there's so much of that in like, you know, the gay and queer community. But it's interesting to see it with magic specifically because there is like this element of mystery to it. And I think, you know, for a lot of people, queerness is very mysterious.
You know, we as gay people, we get to choose our families. You know?
Yeah.
And that's like such an interesting crossover.
Yeah.
So what is your magic journey like right now? Like what are things that are exciting you in your magic right now and things that you're exploring?
So I'm doing a lot of live shows, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah.
Well, we want to talk about that.
just
'cause-
Yeah, let's talk about
yeah.
that. My God.
I just got an award actually with the Magic Castle.
I
That is
mean,
so cool.
award-winning magician here, honey.
Yeah.
What was the award?
It's called the Junior Achievement Award.
Okay.
So the name already downgrades what the award is. No, but I've been a member of the Magic Castle for 8 years, and in that 8 years, I was a part of the junior program, which is a program for young magicians aged 13 to 20. So like once you turn 21, you become an adult member because now you can drink, honey, so you can be there when all the bars are open at night. There was a group of us, 21
Now
years
20
in the same
okay.
age range, who were all performing actively with the Magic Castle. Many of these people are like really successful actors and really successful magicians and really successful people who work in entertainment. So like previous members of the junior program include, like for example, Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay.
was in the Magic Castle Junior program as a kid,
Really?
and then
Really?
graduated
I did
from
not know that.
And so
He was actually president of the Magic Castle for like
what?
a while. Yeah.
like president of the whole thing, Neil
Oh
Patrick
yeah,
Harris.
yeah.
I actually knew that he has, you know, kind of a fascination with like theme parks and carnival, kind of the carnival like
Yeah.
aesthetic and
Do you watch Doctor Who?
clowning.
I don't watch Doctor.
Oh, okay. He was just on it recently,
Really?
playing like kind of like a magic disappearing character.
That
That
makes
makes-
sense because he
yeah.
did magic. But anyway, at the end of that 8-year cycle, they pick one person from every like graduating class, if you will, right? So like I was to receive the Junior Achievement Award, which is like some of the previous winners of it, like all the previous winners of it have gone on to like do like really, really good things in their career. So like Collins Key won the Junior Achievement Award with the Magic Castle, who's like this like huge internet creator now with like
Yeah.
and he gets like 40 million views every episode and
Whoa.
is like
Wow.
doing like slime videos now, not even magic, but he's killing it. And like pancake videos. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so every like that 8-year cycle, they pick someone who's made like leaps with their career as a youth, as a young person, and like really focused on magic or something like that. And so like Collins, he did AGT and then was touring with Demi Lovato.
Right.
And then when he turned 21, they were like, Junior Achievement Award. So
now you got it.
somehow
now it's you.
I got it. And I feel, I was like freaking out. Like I got the call and I was like,
Oh my God.
is there a typo?
Well,
Like,
congratulations.
I
That's
was really excited.
congratulations.
That's unbelievable.
And so
Thanks.
that
I'm
means
really happy
you
about it.
started there when you were 13.
I started there when I was 13.
And what was that like? You know, was there an audition process to
it was
get in?
crazy hard.
And
Really?
at 13, that must be like so intense.
It was so scary. So like, I remember when I was 13, I actually auditioned twice. I auditioned once and everything went well, but I was so anxious because I go there, right? You're at this big castle. All these
Right.
people love
Yeah.
magic. I had met like maybe one other person who ever did a magic trick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, you know, or maybe a couple like who were like not people who were as into it as I was. I didn't think that existed.
Right.
So when I got there, it was kind of like a Hogwarts feeling.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh my God, if I pass this, then I can get into Hogwarts. Right.
This really is the real life Hogwarts.
Yeah. So,
My God.
but it's like, they're like, a lot of the kids there are like celebrities. So it's like kind of a mix. It's like, whoa, it's Slay Hogwarts.
Yeah.
But, so I was like really anxious because I go there and I see like, one of my friends, Lilith now, who was on the TV show Richie Rich, and Collins Key was there, who was competing on America's Got Talent at the time and like legitimately famous at that point. Like
Right.
like now AGT is different. We don't really get a bunch of like actual celebrities coming out of it, but like at
Yeah,
that
at the
point in
time.
time,
Right.
It was
in 2016,
huge.
it was like a really big thing.
Yeah.
So like he was like popping, like, and I was like, whoa, and like there were all these people I recognized from like their magic videos that had gone viral or their like whatever like career. So a lot of child actors are in the junior program. So I was like really like anxious because I had 0 credits.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to do acting, but I didn't have an agent yet.
Yeah.
I was like very, very anxious.
Of course.
And I went in and I did the audition and I just fumbled. I mean, I did great in the magic wise, but like, I
But the
remember
presence
I had
and
a
the,
little
like-
top hat. So it was not it.
Insert the picture here.
Oh my God, right? That's been erased, girl. No, I love that little day. I'm here for it. But, so, I did the, is that sorry, I saw that poster, and the periodic table of Broadway musicals.
Yes, there's a poster
That's what
there
it
that's
said.
the periodic table of Broadway musicals.
Sorry. Anyway, so I did the audition and I failed. And I remember getting a letter that was like, Unfortunately.
Oh, no.
And at the end of the letter, they were kind of sassy. They were like, by the way, leave your top hat at home. And I was like, okay, girl.
No, they didn't.
They came for your top hat?
They came for
Oh my
top hat.
God.
So
To
I was
a
like, oh my-
13-year-old child?
So then
They were so shady.
So then I remember the letter. It was like at the end of it, it was like, and leave your top hat at home. I was like,
Oh my
that's like
God.
the equivalent of
That's
like
the shadiest
your
thing
roots are showing. Like,
Yeah, that's the shadiest thing I've ever
So-
They clocked your edges.
So I go, the gates to Hogwarts have just slammed in my face.
Oh
and
my
so I'm like,
God.
well, I'm not gonna give up. So I practiced every single day for 6 months on my friend Asher.
Hello.
Every day.
Yeah.
And we got it. Like
Yeah.
it got down. I was like, this routine is like solid. I went in. I spoke loud as fuck for all
Yeah.
the people in the back.
Yeah.
And then it was just so like surreal because at the end of that audition, like people were like, that was like good. Like the magic you did was good. Like you're gonna, and I was like, okay, vibes. And then
Yeah.
You
Like,
said,
we're here.
okay, T.
T mama.
like we're here, girl. But anyway, I was like, I remember I was doing like a martial arts jujutsu class.
Yeah.
And then like I had my mom pulled up with a letter and she was like, here you go.
Whoa.
Wow.
Like open it. I haven't seen it. And I opened it and it's like congratulations. And I was like, oh my God. And so
So what does the program look like when you
Yeah.
like start going
I didn't
into
even know
it?
there was a school
Yeah.
associated with the Magic
Yeah.
Castle.
Unless it's secret.
Yeah.
so
is it a
like
secret?
it's like really intense. Like there's certain things that I can say, certain obviously things that are like private
No,
with
of
any like
course.
society or group.
Of course.
But like our lecturers are insane. Like we've had David Copperfield lecture for us.
Wow.
We've had like many different people in the entertainment industry lecture for us on whether it's on like I mean like magic back to fundamentals magic, an intensive on sleight of hand. We've had so many of those. Hypnosis, mental, or sorry, not hypnosis. That's the one that they don't teach. Is
Okay.
hypnosis. Hypnosis is now banned from the Magic Castle,
Really
Interesting.
Yeah.
interesting.
but they do like everything else, like mentalism, and like
What's mentalism?
it's like conversational hypnosis.
Oh, so like, is it like that thing where you're kind of guiding someone towards? It's like almost like mind reading kind of thing.
You know what? Why don't we try something for everyone at home?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wait, yes.
Magic on the pod.
Let's do magic.
We'll
Magic
try
on
it.
the pod.
Okay.
Okay, so I want.
Go with Larry.
No, wait, both of y'all just take a big deep breath in for me.
Okay.
Slowly out. Can both of y'all uncross your legs? I know that's a weird
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't say it out loud, just in your head. Think about a dessert. Any dessert, but try to keep it simple, so not something like tiramisu.
Okay.
Something you'd have at home like ice cream.
Okay.
Okay.
But I know that I just said ice cream, so that's probably all you can think about. So just something you'd have at home, just not ice cream.
Okay.
Do you guys got it?
I'm thinking of a like advanced like Japanese miso like dessert.
Okay, well, please don't. Please don't think of like tiramisu. That would be. Can you think about the last letter of your dessert
Yeah.
food? Yeah.
Got it.
Can you too?
Yeah.
Can you guys both think of a breakfast food that starts with that letter?
The last letter of it.
The last letter.
Oh, a breakfast food that starts.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. Hold on.
Larry, think of a breakfast food.
But it's a weird letter for breakfast foods.
Name a woman.
Name a woman. Name a woman.
That's okay. That's okay. You have one?
Yeah.
Okay, go. And everyone at home, go to just think about the first letter of the breakfast food.
Okay.
No, second letter. Second letter. That's not a good one.
Oh.
Second letter of the breakfast food. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Can you think about an instrument that starts with that letter?
With the second letter.
The second letter.
Of the breakfast food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, think about the first letter of that instrument.
Yeah.
Imagine that's like here. Okay, go to the second letter of the instrument.
Okay.
Okay, go to the third letter of the instrument. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, with the third letter of that
Yeah.
instrument,
Yeah.
can you think about a color? But not like a basic color like red or blue, but like if I were to give you a big box of crayons,
Yeah.
like the Crayola, you got like the hundreds of colors,
Uh-huh.
you know? Could you think of a color?
Yeah. I got one.
Is it indigo?
It is.
What? You were really thinking indigo?
I was because I was thinking of the dessert was cookie.
Okay.
Then E, I got to eggs in breakfast food.
Okay.
And then the second letter was G, and you said instrument, so I went to guitar.
Okay.
And then GUI, I went to indigo.
Wow.
Magic.
See, I got tripped up because I was thinking
Let me know if it
chocolate
worked for you.
pudding. Yeah, I hope people were following along with that because maybe it worked for people who are listening because that was fierce.
Chocolate pudding.
So
I'm here
I thought
for
chocolate
it.
pudding, but then I couldn't think of a breakfast food that starts with the letter G.
Grits.
Granola.
Okay.
Fuck your gig.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I wasn't thinking of granola
Well,
being
you know
a
what?
breakfast
Come
food,
on,
even
girl.
though I just had a parfait.
That was so cool.
That was very cool. So that's
Thank you.
mentalism.
Yeah, so like that's conversational, so stuff that you can do at home, on the phone, or on the radio.
Yeah. I know there's like those tricks where it's like, you guide someone to a number and you're like, add 4 to the number, subtract.
Different.
But it's different.
This one should work for everyone at home, too, which is really cool.
That's
wow,
crazy.
that is very cool.
Or most people at home, unless you don't know what granola is.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah, unless
kidding.
you couldn't think of
I'm just
granola.
kidding. I'm coming for your
Wow.
gig.
That was very, very cool.
Catch me on High School Musical, the series. Yeah. I'm gonna steal it.
doing magic.
How was that? How did you like that experience?
I loved it. It was, very transformative experience for me. I mean, I grew as a person, changed as a person. It was like, it was.
That was like his first big thing, you
Yeah.
know? So like
That's so crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. That
Wait, so how old were you when you filmed that?
when we started, I was 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then when we were done, I was 24.
That's
But when we were like done filming.
crazy though. But
Yeah.
you were playing a 16-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly wasn't even the youngest one or the oldest one. There were
Really?
people older than me, playing younger. So.
Yes.
Did we do that
I was in the
on
older crop. Like there
What
were
was it?
there were younger
on
kids and
Hannah
older kids.
Montana?
Yeah, Jason Earls.
He was 30.
When they started, he was
Yeah.
27. Yeah. So he Jason Earls worked on our show. He was
Really?
he was our like.
We just went to his birthday thing like a
Is
few weeks
there
ago.
like a conspiracy that like gays don't age?
Well, he's not gay.
Well, I was talking about you and like me.
I mean,
Right.
Like
yes,
we don't
that's
age.
true.
Right.
Like
I mean,
gay vampire theory.
I mean, I am a vampire.
That's true.
I
mean, hello,
I am
Olivia.
fucking Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes. Friend
Let's
of the
go.
pod, Olivia
Challenge, let's
Rodrigo.
go.
Him
one
is
episode
Rodrigo.
of the
Oh,
podcast
wait,
without
Olivia
talking about
Rodrigo
it.
was on your podcast?
Well,
No, she was
she's
on High School Musical.
On High School Musical.
Oh, get it.
Yeah.
She was?
Yeah, she was like the lead.
Sorry, I didn't.
Yeah. So we're very good friends, me and
Oh
Olivia.
my god, that's
Yeah.
iconic. I love that.
Yeah.
I thought she was on Bizarre Vark. Was she
She
on
was.
both?
That was before.
Oh,
Bizarre
okay,
Vark
that's
was
awesome.
before, and then High School
That's
Musical.
so sick.
Yeah.
She like went through the whole machine.
She did, kind of.
And like her
she-
music
she
career was
slayed
like an
the machine.
immediate flip on Disney.
It was.
Which is
it was
kind
while
of
we were
iconic.
still filming. It was like during season 2 that she like started blowing up with her music.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
But wait, sorry. JoJo Siwa was the only person to make that big of a jump.
Yeah. Well, JoJo
In her
Siwa was
career.
also on High School
I'm
Musical,
kidding.
the musical. This
Really?
year.
She was?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, but did you see that clip where she was like, I'm the only person in my generation to make
Yeah.
this big of a jump?
Literally the only person is JoJo Siwa. And she also invented gay pop.
She invented
did.
Of
gay
course.
pop.
She did. Speaking of gay pop,
Oh,
So
Got a boyfriend.
yeah.
new music from Day Mori
Yes.
here. Tell us about this.
Okay, so hi guys. How are you doing? I'm really excited. I'm making. So you just glared at the camera first.
No. I looked at the timer because
Yeah.
we time everything.
get it.
So I'm
Sorry.
I'm just checking
Yeah.
our time. Tell
No,
us about
it
your
was a-
song.
It was a great. Okay, so really fun experience to make. I worked with Brad LaBelle, who's a good friend of mine and really believes in me, and I'm just like so grateful to work with him because he's just so cool. He like tours with Dorian Electra and like
Whoa.
performs on like speaking of gay pop, performs everywhere. Like he's just so talented.
Can we hear a snippet?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God. Can you play us a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold it up
it's-
to the microphone.
Okay.
Now, is this your first song that you're releasing? Like,
So I don't believe in erasing the past. I've released music before, but it's different.
Okay.
okay.
This is my kind of like my debut as like pop. You know,
Yeah,
Okay.
this is
a
something that
reinvention.
yeah.
I love a reinvention.
Yeah.
See, I did music for fun before. It was really like for me as like an escape and something that I just love to do. I always love songwriting.
Yeah.
But this is like me being like, no, I am a singer. I am a songwriter. This is
You're
like
working late.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you're a singer. Well, let's hear the song. Play
Yeah, please.
give us like a 10
You
seconds.
guys see this? The like file that I
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, hold it up to your mic.
That's how all great songs start, just so you know.
I'm here for it.
Heard you got a boyfriend, I don't know what his name is. I heard you got a boyfriend, did not know he existed. I heard you got a boyfriend,
Okay.
I'm interested. I heard you got a boyfriend, but you ain't seen him naked. And everybody knows it.
Work.
That is so amazing.
And it feels so
you.
magic too. Like it feels like it fits into
Yes.
your whole world.
I feel like I'm up at the club.
yes.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. I'm glad that you guys like it. I think I really believe in the song, so I'm really excited about it. I actually have a line in it about being a magician, and in the line, like,
Yeah, pull it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find that line because it's actually kind of iconic. Okay.
Will this be out when they...
You got a boyfriend,
It will. It will be out now.
you got a boyfriend, think that I might take it. I might steal your boyfriend, I'm not one of your bitches. Make him disappear, boy, you know I'm a magician.
Word.
Work.
Oh my god. Speaking of music.
Okay.
Wait, I'm
Okay.
passionate about this.
Okay.
I just remembered.
We were talking about this yesterday when we knew you were coming.
Okay.
What?
So, speaking of music that mentions magic, do you have an opinion on the Dua Lipa song
Houdini.
Okay. Do we really want to get into this?
Yes, because I
we need to
am
talk about this.
I am furiously passionate about this.
Okay.
because,
What are your guys' thoughts?
because Houdini is an escape
Yes,
artist.
he's not a She says, "I come and I go," like catch me or I go Houdini, meaning like I disappear.
He wasn't like a disappearer.
That's
he
not what
was,
Houdini
He
did.
escaped things.
Well,
Oh, he's about to school us.
Oh God,
we're about to be schooled.
We're about to be completely wrong.
so Houdini's first big effect, the reason
no.
that he got, from my understanding,
Okay.
the reason that he pursued escapology more
Okay.
is because he did metamorphosis. And metamorphosis is a teleportation act where you
Okay.
essentially disappear and someone else reappears in your place.
Okay.
And you are that, right? Or you make someone else disappear and you reappear in their place. So
Okay.
he did do effects that are like that a lot. But he was more well known for his escapology because it's like bigger stunts.
Okay.
Like jumping off a bridge in handcuffs.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually doing an escape
Oh,
You are?
for Boyfriend. When we do Boyfriend Live, me and my dancer, Phoenix, go follow Phoenix Rising always on Instagram. I love him.
Yes.
Of course.
We do magic with the song. So like it's incorporated into my magic act now. So
Where are you doing the live show?
our next performance is Trans Pride on Saturday.
Wow.
So that
Where is
we're
that?
taking this early.
That's
Yeah.
in WeHo in LA.
That's that's June 15th. So
it'll be
in the past. Yeah. But all my
we'll
dates
try and come
for all my
though.
shows are on my website.
Hello.
It's gonna be so much fun.
So cool.
Yeah. So like I'm in Smith and Wesson, who made Smith and Wesson full body like transport restraints for hand, ankle.
Yeah.
And I wear them underwater too. So that's fun. But in the live show, like we don't use a tank. We do it to like a dance.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I have this cool outfit that we just finished that is actually made by my friend Prism. Prismatic Costumes. Go check her out. She's iconic. I love her.
So many shout outs today.
So many shout outs.
We love the shout outs.
I love her. I love everyone.
And make sure, by the way, right after you finish streaming this episode, you go listen to Boyfriend by Dave Mori.
Please go listen to Boyfriend. If you guys listen to Boyfriend, I would love that.
Yes.
And if you don't listen to Boyfriend, I'll find you.
Yeah.
We'll
he
have
can.
some issues.
He just guessed whatever I said, indigo, as a color, so he will find you.
Disappear like Houdini.
Yeah.
I'll steal your boyfriend if you don't listen to my song, okay?
Yeah. So, like, speaking of that, you're performing, this weekend at Trans Pride, like, putting together a show. Like, what is the process of putting together a magic act?
Okay, so first I like to start with, like, scripting, whatever the idea is.
Okay.
Right? Like, write it down on paper, and then how do we make it come to life? So I go through, I edit the script a lot. Too.
Yeah.
It goes through, like, various stages, and then we figure out how the effect is going to work into it. And the piece of magic, right? And then we kind of work around that hand in hand, and they work together to create a story, because I think as any performer, like the biggest thing is telling the story.
So you're like designing your own tricks essentially, and like designing how they work in, a larger context, right?
Yeah, I definitely do some homage effects too. So like I do design a lot of my own effects, but not like every single trick that I do is like completely my method. I think in any art form, specifically magic, there's like a very limited number of like tried and true effects really that like work well on stage. So I like to take old effects and then kind of adapt them to make them modern.
Honestly, I'm a tap dancer, and tap dance is a lot like that. There's like steps that are like kind of these classic homage tap dance steps that you'll bring back and you'll put into choreography, and you'll kind of recycle it and refurbish it and make it new. So it's cool to hear that it's very similar in the magic world. Is there like a specific process then of kind of designing a new trick or creating a new effect?
Like, do you have to, like, I assume in magic, like, lighting is probably a big factor in some effects and different things like that. Like,
so after I create like the script and like the effect, right? And I've walked through and I've rehearsed it a bunch. Then after rehearsing, I kind of figure out what the tech writer is going to be. So for those of you who don't know, a little tech writer is like a sheet of paper that says, lights need to be this, sound needs to be this.
Right.
And
he went to school for lighting design.
I did.
So.
Yeah, it was part of my college degree.
Yeah.
Okay, not as cool, but I did a little bit. For 6 months, I went to this little art school.
Which art school?
It's called California School of the Arts.
Oh, cool.
I did not continue there. I was like, no, this is not the vibe.
Is that Cal Arts or is
me.
that different? Is Cal Arts, was it in like up in Valencia?
And it's different. It was in
Okay, so there's
Duarte.
Cal Arts and
it's
then
like
there's
kind of
California
it's
School of the
OSHA's
Arts.
sister school.
Okay.
But I went there a little bit in high school and did production design. So like I love lighting
cool.
too.
Yeah. I did lighting and scenic design and costume design. It was all part of my like degree. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was very fun.
She can sew?
Well, no, I can't sew. I
I try though.
specialize mostly
She wishes.
I specialize more in lighting and scenic design, but
That's so
then
cool.
I had to do like a couple of costume design classes, but I never did like costume design for a production, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I did a bunch of lighting design for shows. So if you need a lighting designer,
Yeah.
I love that. Girl, you are killing it way past lighting design at this point.
multifaceted over here.
Multifaceted queen.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like, you guys got great lighting here. You guys got hair lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
I see that
course.
hair light.
Of
For those of you
course.
who don't know, they've got a front light. The little this kind of
Yes.
Ambient light.
Little
Yeah.
yeah,
ambient
the hair
backlighting.
lights.
Yes.
They're like professional.
Well, you know. We like to pull it out for the guests.
They're I'm honored. I feel so special. I got here and I was like, they have a Shure SM7B.
Yeah, and you're using it.
And they were like, it's for you. And I was like,
You got the special guest.
And I was like, I guess I didn't realize. Of course you know all about equipment because that's such a big part of crafting a show.
yeah, I learned more about like mics through music.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like I love engineering vocals.
You're right.
I play around a lot in FL Studio, which is like, if you guys don't know what it is, it's like a DAW, digital audio workstation.
Uh-huh.
But it's FL means Fruity Loops. So it is the
it's like
gayest DAW ever.
Okay,
and
work.
like
So
Nicki
fun.
Minaj's team uses it, I've heard.
Hello.
So I've heard.
Am I a Nikki Stan?
Oh, right?
Pull up in the
And
Sri
her
Lanka.
her vocals sound so good.
Yeah.
And the engineering, like all the native stuff in FL is so cool. And you can make it look however you want now. Because in FL Studio 21, the new update, they made it so you can theme it, kind of like Ableton.
So fun.
So mine is so gay.
Is
It's
it
like
free?
rainbows. What?
Is it a free software?
No, it's like one of the more expensive DAWs.
Oh.
It's like
T.
I think it's like $300 for the starter, and I have like the mid tier one because I
Got
don't
it.
need all the plugins.
Yeah.
'Cause
Got
I
it,
don't
got it,
do
got it.
Right.
a lot of the like more. I don't use a lot of the synths. I like the external plugins I have. So, but I have all the vocal engineering plugins that come with it, and then like the Ontario suite and like a bunch of other vocal stuff that I and like I love sound toys too.
Yeah.
So I use sound toys. It's just great because you can. I think it's like $800.
Wow.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not a.
I'm
it's
still
not a cheap
using
DAW.
the Logic, which is the just kind of
Logic
more
is a
entry level.
vibe.
I mean, Logic is very, very
Logic is
helpful.
great.
For,
You're
for
Exposing
things.
our whole gig, Larry.
Well, we're talking
No,
about
Logic is
the tech
good.
setup.
Logic is expensive, or not expensive. Not Logic is not expensive, but it's an insanely good DAW.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's a very good, value for the price. I
Oh
would say.
yeah, you get like
You
everything.
get so much
out
of it.
Are you kidding? It's such a good. Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
All of Ocean Eyes was mixed and mastered, to my knowledge,
Logic.
in Logic,
Yeah,
which is
so-
like they had the breakdown file when you install Logic.
Yeah,
which
I
you
saw
can
that.
see all of it.
That is really cool.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So good that I think Logic is an amazing DAW. Black Bear uses Logic.
Wow.
Also, so many people use Logic.
I know, like I'm pretty sure like Jacob Collier uses Logic. There's
Doesn't
a lot
Danny
of
Elfman use Logic?
maybe.
I think
I mean,
so.
it's
I
a
could
very
be
well
wrong
known
about that,
software. But anyway, so back to the crafting of the show. So we were talking about your tech rider. So then after you present that, then what's like the next step? Like, is there a what is your rehearsal process like for developing a show like that, or even just
Yeah.
learning a new trick? Do you have to like is it a crazy kind of rehearsal process
Sometimes
to get a
it
trick
can
down?
take like there are some tricks, right? Mm-hmm. I've been doing magic for 13 years. Mm-hmm. There are 3 different effects that I'm just now introducing because I've been practicing them for the past 10 years.
Oh my God.
Wow.
10 years?
Wow.
But then also like after you get like good at like some of the like sleight of hand, and after you learn like all the and you're like a well-rounded magician and you understand like that, then like there are effects that I've learned that would take longer that now, because I've had all that time in magic and really learning all the fundamentals, and like there's this book series called The Tarbell Course in Magic. It's really good for anyone at home. Check it out.
Okay.
It's got like everything you need to know. If you buy one magic book, make it the first Tarbell book. Like you will learn.
Fierce.
Wait, no. Make it the third Tarbell book. You don't have to read them in order. You will learn the most from that, in my opinion.
Cool.
I mean, it's so interesting to me that it's like this is like a whole craft. Like you're talking about like the books, like learning the illusion, putting together the illusion, like presenting it. There's so many like craft steps to it. It really is like a full trade, and I don't think a lot of people realize that.
No, kind of like tap dance. I would assume
Yeah.
it's very similar, that you have to structure a whole routine. Some of the routines that you do, you probably have been practicing for years.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
I know like when I was in the youth ensemble that I was in, it was like based on repertoire. So like
Yeah.
we would learn pieces that would be part of the repertoire for like 5-6 years. And like when I was graduating from that, there were pieces that I was doing that I had been, that had been in my body that I was learning since I was like 12. You know what I mean? And then I was like 18 doing like a 4-year-old thing that I had just been drilling, for like 4 years. So it is a lot of the same. There's always places to refine. There's always places to like find things that you can do slightly better or slightly different. That's like the amazing thing about craft, you know?
Yeah.
You guys are such a like Hollywood power couple.
Oh my, would you believe that is not the first time we have been called a Hollywood power couple?
We were at this. Was it the New Year's Eve?
It was a New Year's Eve.
We were at a New Year's Eve party up in the hills.
Friend of a friend.
Yeah,
Like I don't even know who it was.
We ran into someone from
Is
the
It
TV
Cake?
show Is It Cake? Do you
Johnny
know?
Cakes.
Johnny
Johnny
Cakes.
Cakes.
Best TV show ever.
Yeah. We were talking.
But Johnny Cakes is really big on social media.
Yeah, we were talking to him for a while, and he was like, "Oh my god, you two are like a Hollywood power couple."
Right? Aren't they?
So I'm gonna own it.
Yeah,
As you should. Why?
Let's
that's
take
the,
it.
That's the thing to own.
I
If you're
know.
gonna own anything.
I know. I mean, we
Oh my
got
God.
Drag Race producer. We got
Yes.
High School Musical.
High School Musical actor.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, we're doing it.
You guys
Wow.
are freaking killing it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Get it.
Yeah, the end of the show, we have a whole segment where you get to compliment us for 5 minutes.
Right.
Okay, I got
yeah,
you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
color block.
Yeah.
Wait, is
You've been
after that? Do we
complimenting us
get
the whole time.
After
Yeah.
that, do
Really.
we get to just like roast you?
Oh,
I'm kidding. Oh my God.
The roast of Jacob and
Do we
Larry.
get to read
we do
you?
a whole special episode. The roast.
Well,
of
let's be
Jacob
real.
and Larry.
Any episode that we record just the two of us is like
Us
a
roasting
roast.
each other.
It's
That's true.
we roast each other the whole
Yeah.
time.
The
so.
meanest thing that I can do.
Yeah.
That I'm really good at.
Oh, please.
Sometimes it's really nice. Sometimes it's so mean.
Okay.
And I don't know why. It's like an issue.
Oh my god.
It's my strange addiction.
Yeah.
I can compare people to like cartoon characters really well.
Do it
Well,
immediately.
So like I
Person
can
that I really
find
own.
I can find it. Sometimes it takes a minute, but I will find like cartoon characters for people, and like
yeah.
they'll be really accurate. All the
Okay.
time.
Okay. I want to
Give-
hear
give
it.
us one.
Give it to us.
For you guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
I have one that I own that I just is part of my like personality. So tell me if you feel it, but if you don't feel it, I will also tell you.
It would take a moment because I don't have ones for you guys yet.
Okay.
It would take a moment.
Okay.
Well,
It would take a moment.
the one that I kind of make part of my identity is Phineas from Phineas and Ferb, because he's like redhead.
Okay, yeah, I'm here for it.
So I feel like if there's
I don't
ever-
see it.
I always say if there's gonna be a live action Phineas and Ferb,
Okay,
that I would
you could be
like
Phineas.
to at least get an audition.
Yeah, yeah. You could be Ferb.
I'm for.
Yeah,
Doesn't he have green hair? Just dyed.
Ferb has green hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Phineas has red hair.
Was Ferb like emo? Like he
No,
was the only one
he was
with
British.
He was
So he
British.
had green hair.
Well,
Right.
I don't know.
That's how it goes. If you're British, you have green
I
hair.
guess-
so.
I guess like in that world, like I never really thought I know his hair was green, but I never really thought that deep into it. Like I guess I never really pictured him as having green hair in real life. I always just thought that was like an artistic choice. Is that weird?
I thought he was just kind of like a little bit like maybe steampunk or something.
Yeah, maybe he's
Yeah.
just like
Like-
gay.
Well, the bully character is like very
He's
emo.
like DJing at a rave.
Yeah,
like,
he's just
at like a circuit party.
Now that's what he's doing.
Yeah, this is great. Okay, you guys would. I don't know who, but I see more Pixar characters.
Oh, okay.
Like CGI Pixar characters.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
But I have one more question, and then I want to try to see if we could do some magic before we are done here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to ask you because you talk about Teller a lot being one of your like mentors. What is he like? What are what are Penn and Teller like? I've never seen them live. I just know that they're so big in the
Yeah.
magic community, and they do so much for
He does.
people.
So, Penn is amazing.
Yeah. And
I've-
remind me, Penn is the one who talks, and
Yes,
Teller is the
Teller's
one who
the
does
one
not
that
talk.
doesn't
Okay.
I've met Penn a few times. He's always been very kind, very respectful, very encouraging, very supportive. But I'm not as. I just don't know Penn as well.
Right.
Like we don't talk as often, but
Yeah.
I do know Teller pretty well, and we talk frequently. And he's just one of the most supportive.
Well,
people.
you
like,
talk, and he kind of nods.
That's how I like all my relationships. to
Yeah,
be.
yeah. That was a good joke, Larry. Larry's first good joke on the pod.
Wow.
Fireworks.
Done it.
Yeah, but tell us more.
He's great.
Okay.
He's
well,
great.
there we have it.
He's just very nice, very supportive. Like, I feel really respected by him because he's someone who like I wasn't expecting this when I met him, but he like really treats me like a peer and really supports
Yeah.
me, and like we'll have like hour-long conversations about magic and about methods of magic and all that. And for instance, like when I was making so I'm in the process of pitching a reality TV show for magic. It's actually going really good.
Yay!
So I'm happy about that. He like helped me so much. He let me walk through my whole pitch with him and gave me like really constructive notes on all of it. He's one of the first people I send all my new acts to. I'll send him videos and he'll give me notes, and like sometimes like I'll know this needs work if it's got like 1 to 5 paragraphs from him. I'm like, it needs work.
Wow.
And he'll tell me exactly what to do and I'll do it, and you know, it'll fix it, which
Just
is great.
such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
he's
like
really helpful.
one piece of advice that you got from him that you can share that is like the thing that you'll take with you forever? I know that's a deep question.
Yeah, that's a hard question. Or like maybe
There's
just
so
in
many.
general of like the best advice you've gotten in pursuing like a magic career.
From Teller, and this is something I'll always take with me.
Yeah.
He told me that the reason I do good magic is because at the end of the show, it's not about the magic as much as it is about the character I am and the people who are there and my audience.
Yeah.
And at the end of the show, if my audience feels good, if they feel like it's about them, if they can take an experience, that's what matters. And he just gave me so much good like reassurance that at the end of the day, at the end of the show, it's not even just like, because we spend so much time working on all the illusions and all the effects.
Right.
You know, he told me ultimately people love you for you. As a magician, as any entertainer, as a tap dancer, I'm sure, as an actor, as a producer, at the end of the day, like we spend so much time trying to like prove our skill. And if beyond just that, we can have a relationship to our audience that's like, yes, there's a great show here. There's entertainment. There's, you know, at the end of the day, if they like you,
Yeah.
you've won.
Yeah.
It's,
You know,
if your personality can shine through in whatever you do, that's what sets you apart and makes you, you know, someone who is really going to make change. And I definitely see that in you. I mean, you are so unique.
Like
You
we are so inspired by
Yes.
like you as a person, because not only like are you making it in an industry that's difficult to make it in, but you're doing it completely as your own personality.
Yes.
Like I would say like the foremost queer magician. Like you are blowing up on the TikToks. I mean,
You've
like
just drawn us in so much
Yeah.
with all of your, you know, stories and your experience doing this. It's so interesting.
yeah.
that means the world to me. And like, I mean, for so much of my life, I had to hide who I was.
Right.
You know, with my family, and I just feel really grateful that I have people who like love the little things about me that make me who I am. Like, you know, yes, I'm a very openly queer person, but ultimately I'm a person. And I'm an
Yes.
entertainer, and like I'm even realizing like the more I explore myself and my sexuality and my gender, it's like I just love everyone, and I love everything, and I love every aspect of life, and I just want to live as a free human to do whatever I want with like no labels anymore at all. I don't care. I'm just like I'm gonna wear what I want, I'm gonna dress how I want, I'm gonna love who I love, and I'm gonna be hot. That's my goal.
Well, you are
Yes.
succeeding.
Yes.
Y'all are, I love y'all. Like
We love you.
I saw
Yeah.
a little bit of your tap dancing on Instagram, and I was like, girl.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
he's like a professional. Like,
yeah. Got to do some more.
He
tap
did it
dancing
on the
videos.
show. If you ever watched
With the
High
silhouette?
School Musical, he does it on the show.
Yeah.
I saw the silhouette
Oh, the
video.
one where I was in the dress. Or
I
no?
think so. Yeah, it's on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So cool.
Thank you.
Girl.
Yeah.
Should we do some little more magic tricks before we finish up here?
Oh my goodness.
I brought cards.
Oh.
So for everybody listening at home, I'm so sorry, but you're going to have to tune into the video.
That's right.
Yeah.
But this is going to be some ASMR. Should I give them some
Yeah.
ASMR?
Okay.
Ooh,
oh,
okay.
please do some ASMR.
So I'm checking the monitor to see if it's picking up my audio. It is. Okay.
It is, yeah.
Ready?
Ooh.
That's so nice.
Oh. Wait, I love this gay deck
Yeah.
of cards.
I know.
that you
Thank you.
That is cool. The jumping cards, that is cool.
I did an ad for these with the Magic Castle.
Oh my god.
You want to know?
Come on, Pride cards.
Want to know the only reason I agreed to do it?
Yeah.
They told me that they were giving 10% of all the profits to the Trevor Project.
Oh, I mean, hello.
And I was like, okay.
You're doing more than All Stars 9 already.
Jacob.
Exposed. Wait, here. Okay.
Okay, he's going to do a visual one here.
Whoa.
This isn't magic yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's cardistry. So it's kind of like similar to magic, but like.
And you're doing this with a microphone in front of your
Yeah.
face. Like, you
Yeah.
are very advanced here.
Thank you. What else can I do? Here, this is cool.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Whoa.
hold up. Kind of sweaty in here because.
No, I know. It's hot. We had
we're
to
here
turn up
for
the
it.
air. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
See,
That
like,
is cool.
Mix them up. Any way that you want. Wait, what were you gonna say?
oh, okay. We're mixing them up.
Yeah, mix them up.
I like interrupted you. You were like, see, like, and I was like, mix them up.
Oh, I was like, you don't, it's like, magic can be so many different things, you know? Like, it really, like, seeing the card tricks delights me just as much as, you know, some of those big escape things or watching Chris Angel
Can I-
float over the Luxor.
Can I do a
Have you
shuffle?
seen
You wanna
Me
do a
Float
shuffle?
on
Yeah.
TikTok?
Have I seen what?
Me Float on TikTok?
No.
Oh, I
Do you have a float
do.
trick that's on
yeah.
TikTok?
I levitate. So like,
my
I do a
gosh.
levitation. I do an elevated vanish.
I didn't see that one.
My vanish, I worked
Is
on
there a
for
crane?
so long. I don't use a crane, no. Thankfully.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'm doing
That
a
would get a little
Chris
poker
pricey.
shuffle here.
I love Chris Angel so much. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, I probably wouldn't be doing magic without him.
Yeah.
Or David Blaine. I love David Blaine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, I used to also watch Chris Angel's, like, whole show.
Did you ever see that YouTube parody with the gay couple and it was like, David Blaine! Like, stop harassing us, David Blaine! It was so good. It was like a parody and David Blaine was like using magic to just like torture this gay couple.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
There are these comedians on YouTube. It's like, it's a really good video.
We'll go find that one.
Ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're doing a real trick here.
We're doing real magic.
Go through, take out anyone that you want and hold it to your shoulder so I can't see it.
Okay.
Does he get to look at it or
No, don't let me see it. Just give me the...
Okay, but we get to
Okay.
look at it.
We're
Remember
looking
that
at it. And
got it?
and I'm also going to show the
Remember, show the
camera
camera.
so
You guys got it?
that you
Yeah.
can see. That camera can't see
Okay.
us.
Anywhere that you want.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to find your card, but in a way that you probably haven't seen before.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, he is.
Okay, wait.
He's mixing and matching.
Not it, right?
No.
No.
Okay. Can the camera see the table?
Sort of. It can see the edge of the table.
Put out your hand.
Okay. My hand is out. Here we. Oh, we're getting up on the pod.
Okay.
Put your other hand on top of it so I can't get to it.
Okay.
Take your hands, put them above and below his.
Above and below.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can touch. Yeah.
We're touching.
Okay. What was your card?
It's the Seven of Hearts.
Yeah, Seven of Hearts.
Oh, that's not that hard. That's not that different.
Oh, okay.
That was like the seven of like diamonds, right?
Yeah.
Okay, look at it.
Oh my god! There it is! That's the card!
Wow.
I mean, hello. We are doing magic on the pod.
Very cool.
He got
And
the
you got the
card.
7 of diamonds.
I know.
Wow. There was a lot in there.
No magic.
Well,
Yeah.
And it's gay.
Yeah.
gay magic. Well, we did some gay magic today.
We really did.
I mean,
We did some gay
cards.
magic.
I mean, hello.
Happy Pride. Oh, it's July.
It's
July,
July
but still
1st.
happy Pride.
Happy
Pride every
Pride.
month.
Pride can be any
We
month.
live in
Pride is
July.
over. We all gotta be straight now.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, we're going right into the Old Navy 4th of July
Yeah,
sale
that's
right
true.
here.
Yeah.
Straight Pride.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be so like America again for 4th of July, I think.
Yeah.
I
It's
wanna
fun
get
when
like
gays do Americana. 'Cause
Yeah.
It feels very like protesty. You know what I mean?
kind of. I feel like it's kind of like I'm like, oh, I look like such a nationalist. I'm like kind of here for it. I'm like, if I can just put an American flag in like a skirt or like
Yeah.
swim trunks or like a little like star spangled
Yeah.
chest, I'm here for it. Like if I can just put stars on me, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Well, Day, you are one of a kind. You are like so unbelievably unique and joyful and full of light.
This was so much fun. I feel like I learned so much about magic.
Yes.
I learned so much about you. I'm excited to see one of your live shows.
Yes, please
I want to come to
come.
the Magic Castle. I
Yes.
want to explore.
Anytime that you
place
guys want to
up
go,
and
I got
down.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
Anytime that you
love
guys
to
wanna
go.
And
Anytime.
make sure you go follow Day on the TikToks
Please
and the
do.
Instas
Please do.
at Day Mori Magic. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Day Mori
That's
Magic is
me.
the handle. And then
And listen to Boyfriend.
listen to
Boyfriend, it's
Which is
out
streaming.
now. Please go stream it. Let me know what you think.
And I
Hurry,
also
God.
am excited to get into this magic
Yes,
kit.
if you go see him live, make sure you buy the Day Mori Ultimate Magic Kit.
Yes.
This is so cool. This is a great gift. I'm so excited.
I am
you.
thrilled about this. To
If
be
you guys
honest.
really want one, you can email me and I'll make sure that you get one.
Yeah. And make sure you follow us, of course,
Of
on
course.
TikTok and Instas at Let's Talk About That Pod. You can watch it on YouTube, see that magic on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have any questions,
Comments,
or
concerns.
you can email us at let's talk about that pod@gmail.com.
Follow Let's Talk About That Pod right now.
Yeah.
And
I think
stay
that's-
tuned for some more TikToks and clips.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think that's all the plugs, right? Do you have any other plugs we want to get?
I love that.
Okay.
Stream Boyfriend.
Yes, Stream Boyfriend.
Let
We
me
will
know
be
what you
streaming it
think.
all month.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you for coming on. And you want to play us out with Boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Play
just
us
send you guys
out.
the song so you can add it later.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
or
we
I can
will.
play it here. What
Yeah,
do you
play
guys
it
want?
out.
Play us out
Yeah. And well, before that, we'll see you next time.
on Let's Talk About That.
Let's talk about that.
I heard you got a boyfriend.